Bhadram karneभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवा स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदा स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांति. इसी चला दो. We are studying here Prashnopanishad of the Atharva Veda, and the fourth questioner has asked many questions, and Shankar in his commentary says that up to third mantra we are dealing with Aparavidya Vishay, and fourth mantra is taking us to Paravidya Vishay. This Para-Apara division was done by Mundaka Upanishad, and we should understand the Para-Apara division. We should not imagine. Many people imagine many things in the name of Para-Apara Vidya. So, Mundak says, where subject pursues object, it is Apara Vidya. Everything that falls under this jurisdiction, all the Vedas are Apara Vidya. Because in the Karma Kanda, that a man listening to chair does karma something. So, what is Paravidya then? Where one knows oneself, that is Paravidya. And whatever helps that is Paravidya. So here, the fourth question answers will take us to the realm of Paravidya. And the questions are many. And the questions, according to the fourth questioner, in the first mantra, he is asking, Athayenam Saurayani Gargya Papracha Bhagavan Etasmin Purushe Kani Swapanti. So when the man goes to sleep, it includes both the sleep with dreams and sleep without dreams. Who are the things, which are the things which sleep? Kani Asmin Jagrati. So this Jagrati brings us to dream state. That in dream state, certain Indriyas are sleeping, but some are waking up. And that also we may say deep sleep also. Because deep sleep, the man is not dead. So something is awake in him. So what is that sleeps? What is that is awake? Katara esha deva sapnan pashyati. Katara means which of the two. So body or mind, which of these two, deva, conscious being, sees the dreams. Kasya etat sukham bhavati. So that is the talk about dreamless sleep, what we call sushupti. Who it is which enjoys the happiness of the deep sleep. And then last question, kasminu sarve sampratishrita bhavanti. So at the end, all of these factors, where they become united and rest. Sampratishrita means get united and go to sleep or go to rest. There's the questions. So we are read up to mantra 9. And there he has replied, Pippalada, that who sleeps? The Indriyas sleep in dream, and in deep sleep, the mind also sleeps. Who are awake? The pranas are awake in dream or in deep sleep because the man is living. He not only is breathing, but all the five functions of pranas. Food is being digested, blood is being circulated, breathing in and breathing out is going on. And the last udana, which is supposed to take man to the next life, he is taking the man every day to God. There Shankar says, obviously these are descriptions of a virtuous man, a man of knowledge. He goes to God every night. Now, the question, who enjoys this happiness? This is most important, most important. First of all, what is this happiness? Distinct from any other pleasures that we have in this world. And of course, different from Brahman, which is the absolute bliss. So, we read that portion of the commentary again. That is mantra 7 perhaps, na? No. 7, 8, 9, 6 mantra. Mantra 6. Sa yada manorupo devo, that God called mind, yasmin kale saurena pittakena tejasa nadishayana sarvata avibhuta bhavati. So the heat increases in the body, all the nadis are filled with that heat and mind is overpowered. Sa karane manaso rashmayo hi hridi upasamrita bhavanti. So mind along with all the organs are collected, go back to the heart. We have studied this. Yada mano daru agnivad avishesha vijnana rupena krishnam shariram vyapya avatisthate tada sushupta bhavat. So he first defines the sushupti. Atra etasmin kale, at this time, esha mana akhyo devo, this mind God, swapnan na pashyati, is not seeing dreams now. Darshana dwarasya niruddhatvat, because the very door to that dream has been closed. Now the last sentence, atha, now, tad etasmin sharire etat sukham bhavati. So within the body, what is the happiness? Yad vijnanam nirabadham avisheshena sharira vyapakam prasannam bhavati iti artha. That knowledge now has no obstruction. And it is not specified. Throughout the body it is. That becomes tranquil and happy. That is the happiness. Now let us consider it little more other than what the commentary has said. Our every pleasure in the waking state as well as in dream state necessarily implies or includes physical contact or mental contact. So the indriyas coming in touch with objects or the mind coming in touch with the objects created by the mind itself involves some effort called ayasa. And this effort, he says, prasannam, this effort is totally missing in deep sleep. So what is the happiness? We feel, man in general feels, that unless there are desires, and out of that desire, the indriyas come in touch with objects, or mind comes in touch with objects, how can there be happiness? But actually, this is ayasa dukkha. There is an effort. When we eat something, we have to chew, we have to swallow. So, and still further going, What is most pleasure in waking state? Tell me. Smoking, Coca-Cola, wine. What the Coca-Cola does? Oh, isn't it? The Western people call it the kicks of life. This is pleasure. This is misery. This is pain. And that is man's ignorance. He takes this as happiness. If you have too much kicks of life, you will be kicked out of life in the end. And in dream, in the absence of Indriyas working, the mind itself projects. Now tell me, what is the happiness in deep sleep? Because this effort, pleasure is not there. What is the happiness?
Lack of effort.
Huh?
No need of effort.
You see, man's nature is bliss, first thing. The Indriyas are not working. Mind is not working. So on this non-working mind, the bliss which is our own nature reflects. And it reflects best on any steady object. When the object is moving, Indriyas are moving, the reflection is distorted, bad. So, if the mirror is steady, clean, tranquil, then the reflection is clear. And there is no effort at all. So, anayasa sukha. And without effort, happiness. And if a man, you give him all the bhogas of the world, unrestricted, but tell him that you should not sleep for 4 days or 5 days, he will become mad. Why? This happiness in the deep sleep is the best happiness man can get in this world, other than Brahmajnan. In this world, the best happiness a man can get is deep sleep, effortless. And if a man is not allowed to have that, if only that Indriya contact is going on, he will become mad, he will lose his head. So we are not asking people to sleep. That is not possible also. Because when the Indriyas become fresh, mind becomes fresh, they again come back. But it shows two things, that our nature is bliss, because there is no other source of bliss there. Just as he has proved that Swayam Jyoti is proved in dream, because there is no outside light. So what light is there? Atman's own light. Similarly, man's nature is bliss is proved in deep sleep. There is nothing to give him pleasure, but he is having happiness, and the best of the happinesses. So, the fourth question, as it is said, is showing the beyond. That means our real nature is being shown, that it is bliss. You understood? So that is what he has hinted there. Yad Vijnanam, that consciousness which we have, unobstructed, unspecified, throughout the whole body, is tranquil and happy. That is the happiness. Now, after that,
if looking at this from the other angle, if effortlessness makes us closer to bliss, so those jivas which cannot exert any effort, for example, achara, like a tree, So is that tree always a
They
tree?
they go on trying for effort.
Okay.
Those who are unable to do effort and those who have gone beyond effort are different. Those who are unable to effort, they feel sorry because they think that happiness is only by effort. And so, inside that struggle goes on. So that is worse. But those who are, what examples are given here, because you asked. Small children, sometimes you see they are laughing for nothing. So inside bliss is there, which comes without any effort on the part of the small children. The second example is given are emperors, monarchs. They have everything at their command, so they are happy in a natural way. They don't have to make effort. The soldiers will fight, the ministers will work, the monarchs won't do anything, but they're happy. So these two examples are given for the natural happiness. And Brahman is, our nature is happiness, is proved by another method, by Shankaracharya in the Taittiriya Upanishad. He says that we have seen Brahmanas. Brahmanas means men of realization, who do not have anything which an ordinary man takes for creating pleasure, and yet they are happy. That proves that happiness is their nature. That is what he has said. So the life of a Brahmajna is the best proof for Vedanta. Now the last question, where all these get collected and be addressed? That was the last question. So here he says, first of all, giving the example, in the seventh mantra, there are birds, and birds in search of food go several directions. And how those directions are registered in their mind, we do not know. But as it is nightfall or evening, they come straight to the tree on which they live and rest in that nest. Like that, all our indriyas, everything which constitutes we, comes back straight to the heart and sleeps. So, where are the indriyas? In the heart. Where? Through the mind. Indriyas go back to the mind, become one there. And the mind goes back to the heart. So, everything goes to heart, and from the heart, where does it go? For a man of knowledge, to the supreme reality. Everything becomes one and merged in supreme reality through mind, indriyas, mind, heart, reality. And now, what all goes is described in the 8 mantras. We read that in detail that day. The subtle elements, the gross elements, then indriyas and the objects of the indriyas, karmendriyas, the objects of karmendriyas, mind, objects of the mind, buddhi, the objects of buddhi, ahankar, the objects of ahankar, chitta, and the objects in the chitta, the tej, which overpowers all these, and that which it overpowers, all of these have gone, and prana, which keeps up, like, all these have gone into supreme reality, man of knowledge, mind you. This is the description of man of knowledge.
Only man of knowledge, because then when there is deep sleep, then there is no attribute. So even if that person is not a man of
There is no activity. So where are they? Where are the organs gone? Where is the mind gone? Where are the objects gone? That is the question. So all of these collected together go back to the mind through the all this in different ways goes to heart and from there to supreme being.
For the knowledgeable person.
For the man of knowledge.
And for the person who is not a man.
For the man of ignorance, they also go, but he is not aware of that. And so he is sleeping because the mind and the indriyas are tired. As soon as the mind and the indriyas are recouped, it comes back. That is the difference. And in the 9th mantra, we read, now, one more thing remained. I consciousness. We read that. Let us read again, 9th mantra. Huh? Shankar says, Ata param yad atma rupam jala surya kadivad bhoktrutva kartrutva tvena iha anupravishtam. Atma, reality, its form means its reflection, like the sun reflecting in water pots. And its signs are, I am the doer, I am the enjoyer. This is the definition of a jiva. Here, in this body, has entered. Where that goes is the question. So what is this? Esha hi drashta, sprashta, shrota, grata, rasayita, manta, bodha, karta, vijnanatma, purusha, sa pare akshare atmani sampratisthate. So this is the man of knowledge. What is this I consciousness? I am seeing, that is the I consciousness. I touch. So working through 5 sense organs. I hear, I smell, I taste, inner organs. I think, I determine, I am the doer, I am aware of everything, Vijnanatma. This Purusha, this is called Purusha, I consciousness. Pare Akshare Atmani, the Akshara Brahma, which is beyond everything, which is his reality, Atmani, Sampratisthate, nicely it goes there. So this I consciousness, expressed through all these forms, goes to its source, that is the Parabrahma. That is the answer. So this is again man of knowledge, and man of ignorance also goes there without awareness. In man of ignorance, all these are suspended for the time being. They have not become one, they have not gone anywhere, they have become suspended for the time. And
man of knowledge is aware in Sushupti also, that he is merging with the Brahman.
Well, that question. The knowledge goes to Sushupti also. Knowledge has no condition of any state of mind. Jagrat, Sapna, Sushupti. Knowledge is contained in all of them, and so we call it fourth. That which is present in all these 3 and beyond, that is called fourth. So, I have seen, because in deep sleep we cannot go and see, but dreams of a Mahapurush also contain that knowledge. I will tell an example. I have been quoting my Guruji again and again. He was the president of the Nagpur Ashram. Now, his eyes had become very bad and he was very old. So somebody's duty it would be to take his signatures on checkbooks, on government correspondence and like that, even on letters. So we used to put that document on a pad like in front of him. Open the pen and put it in his hand. And put the tip, he used to sign. So somebody had this duty always. And before that sign, we used to put the rubber stamp. President, in those days it was called ashram. President Ramakrishna Ashram, Nagpur, for official letters. And every time he used to tell me, every time, I had this duty for some days. You have put this stamp and you have brought it for my signature. Remember, even in dream, I cannot feel I am the president. Even in dream, I cannot feel I am the president. Because in his consciousness, Mahapurji had started that ashram, he is working. I am nobody. So this knowledge used to go to his dream also. Even in dream, I cannot feel I am the president. So that I have heard several times. Now what happens in deep sleep is not going to tell us. But it must have continued. Because when we get up, we start with one of our volunteers, very simple boy. He used to say, as soon as I get up, the subject-object starts. You understand? So unless it is there in deep sleep, how it starts immediately after getting up. So that is our life. And for him, it is not subject-object which starts. Understood? So subject-object once vanish will never come back. So this Vijnanatma Purusha goes back to Pare Akshare Atmani Sampratishthante. We have read the commentary also. There finally Jala Suryakadi Pratibimbasya Suryadi Praveshavad. So when the water has dried up or the pot is broken, where has that reflection gone? It has gone to the Surya. So like that he has gone to his reality. Jagad Adhara Sheshe Pare Akshare Atmani Sampratishthate. Now we come to the 10th mantra. Shankar says Tad Ekatva Vida Phalama. So one who has known this oneness, what is the result in his life? Paramayeva Aksharam Pratipadyate Sayoha Vai Tad Akshayam Ashariram Alohitam Shubram Aksharam Vedayate Yastu Somya Sa Sarvajnaha Sarvo Bhavati Tadesha Shloka. So he goes to the Pratipadyate means actually he realizes. And you may say emerges or he goes. He gets, achieves. They are the meaning of Pratipadyate. Achieves, realizes. These are the meanings. So, surely, Eva, he is going back to the Parama Akshara. That which is beyond everything, that is unchanging. Who? Sayohavai, definitely he who, Tad Achayam, Atman has no shadow. That means Atman is beyond any tamogun. Atman is beyond any darkness. Now, physically, if you want to see, in Sri Ramakrishna's life, we see everything. He says, I see the Mother Kali going from her seat to the terrace. And there was no shadow on the wall. That is, he says. Understood? That is the thing here. Achayam. So Atman has no shadow. Because Atman is all light. If a thing is jada, then the light is obstructed and we get a shadow. But if the thing itself is light, what will be the shadow? So, if we read Sri Ramakrishna's life through the scriptures, or read the scriptures through his life, we get full illumination. Sri Ramakrishna has repeatedly said that I saw the mother as Chetan and I never saw her shadow. Adhyayam. Ashariram, because it has no body. Body here does not mean only the gross body. It is not a person. Now, about this, one more point. Conversation with Master Masha and somebody else also. Master Masha, second time in the gospel. He said that, but this, we should not worship this clay image. And Thakur immediately returned, where is clay image? It is Chaitanya Mahima, Chinmayi Murti. So the Murti or that image is made of consciousness. So it depends upon our eyes. What is Jada, you tell me? What is clay? What is Jada? I explained once, na? Brahman is consciousness. And it is Brahman's nature to appear through names and forms. Name is not a real something. We'll come to that in the next question. Name is not real something. Form is ever changing. It is not something. And when we see the world, we do not see the consciousness because we are not aware of our own consciousness also. So we do not see consciousness. What do we see? Names and forms. That is called Jada. There is nothing called Jada in Vedanta, nothing called Jada. It is Sankhya analysis. In Vedanta, Brahman appearing through names and forms. And when we are not aware of Brahman, we are aware of names and forms. That is called Jada. So, Brahman itself has no body. Ashariram. Alohitam. Alohitam means red. But alohitam means no color at all. Symbolic, red, it is not red, means it has no color, no specification, no distinctive mark. Shubram, so that is why it is pure. It is pure because it has no distinctive mark over other things. It is not different from any other things. Nothing is different from it, so it can never be adulterated. There is nothing other than Brahman. So we can adulterate it. So it is always pure. Shubram. Aksharam is unchanging. Vedayate, one who has realized this. Yes, tu Swami. Hey, oh dear one, but tu is but. He, I am telling that he is going to Parakshara, one who knows this, realizes this. Now what happens to him? Sa sarvajnaha bhavati, sarvo bhavati. Sarvajna bhavati means he becomes all-knower. How? Not by mugging up an encyclopedia. Sarva bhavati. An important statement in the Upanishads, though never emphasized by Shankara. Sagun Brahma. Brahman is all, and Brahman is knowledge. That is why Brahman is Sarvajna. Brahman himself is all, and Brahman is of the nature of consciousness, so he knows all. That he, Shankar says, are the fruits of his knowledge. What are the fruits? He has gone to realize that self. He becomes Sarvajna, he becomes Sarva. Tadesha Shloka. That is the habit of all Upanishads. All ancient modern Upanishads will say, this has already been said in a previous Upanishad, previous mantra. That is Shloka. Shloka means some mantra already spoken. So let us see the commentary. Param eva aksharam vakshamana visheshanam. What is that akshara? We are going to tell. Vakshamana visheshanam. Pratipadyate iti etad uchyate. So it has been said that he realizes that. Sayohavai, he who is that? Who has realized this? Means what? Shankara expresses that which is involved in that. Tat sarvaishana vinirmukto. He is free from all types of desires, no subject-object consciousness in him, achayam. So, sayohavai, meaning is that sarvaishana vinirmuktam. Achayam tamo varjitam, free from darkness. We have seen, darkness is shadow. Ashariram, namarupa sarvopadi sharira varjitam. Namarupa sarvopadi means what? Name so and so, form so and so, all other upadhis, that means body, indriya, mind, etc. Not there, that is called ashariram. Not with what we identify a man, that is called upadhi. And that is not there. Alohitam, lohitadi sarva guna varjitam. So red, etc., all qualities are missing. Yataha, because it is like that, evam ata shubram. Because it is like that, so it is shubram means shuddham. Sarva visheshana rahitatvad aksharam. No. This should go with this. Huh? Shuddham means sarva visheshana rahitatvad shuddham. Because there is no specification, so is pure. Aksharam satyam. Akshara means the absolute truth. Purushakhyam, name is Purusha. Then Shankar adds certain things here to make it clear. Apranam, no breath functioning there. In absolute Brahman. Amanogocharam, not in the range of vision of the mind. Shivam, he has taken from the Mandukya 7th mantra. What is Shivam? I explained sometimes. No? In this world, good and bad are relative terms. What is good today is bad tomorrow. What is bad may become good. But if we have to conceive something absolutely good, then Rishis will tell us, if you are thinking of absolute, don't add good also. Absolute. Auspicious, that is Shivam. Shantam. So, Shantam means nothing can disturb it. Not that peaceful like that. These are words from the 7th mantra of the Mandukya Upanishad. Shivam Shantam. So Shankara has added them in this commentary. Sabhayabhyantaram. Outside he is, inside he is, middle he is, that is Sabhayabhyantaram. Ajam, he is unborn. Vedayate means Vijanati, experiences. Where V is added, it means experiential knowledge. Vijanati. Yastu. Who is that Yastu? Sarvatyagi, one who has given up everything. So in two places he has added Sayohavai Sarvaishana Vinirmuktam. Then again Sa Vijanati Yastu Sarvatyagi. Somya Sa Sarvajna Na Tena Aviditam Kinchit Sambhavati. So Sarvajna means there is nothing possible which he does not know. How Purvam Avidyaya Asarvajnam Asit. Here printing yours correct? Oh, is there? Yeah? In your book, Purvam Avidyaya, in my book, Sarvajna is there. Actually, if it is joint, then A is involved. Yeah. So if there is a gap, you write A there. Purvam Avidyaya Asarvajna Asit. Previously, because of wrong knowledge or ignorance, he did not know things. Punarvidya avidyapanaye. So by vidya, his avidya has gone. Sarva bhavati tada. He becomes all. So he knows everything. Tasmin arthe esha shloko mantro bhavati uktartha sangrahaka. Uktartha sangrahaka. That means whatever is told in this chapter has been told in one mantra previously. Okay? Vijnanatma सह देवैश्च सर्वैः प्राणाभूतानि संप्रतिष्ठन्ति यत्र तद अक्षरं वेदयते यस्तु सौम्य स सर्वज्ञ सर्वमेवाविशेति. ठीक है, सेम थिंग. Vijnanatma, that I consciousness, Sa Devaisya Sarvai, with mind and all the organs, pranas, bhutas, elements, sampratishtanti yatra. They become united and go back where? Tad aksharam. That akshara, one who realizes, Vedayate estu soumya, he becomes sarvajna and he enters all. Sarvam eva avishiti. He becomes all means he enters all. So sarvatit, sarvavapi. Sarvatit, sarvagata. Shankar says Vijnanatma sa devaischa agnadivi. In cosmic it is called Agni. With us it is called speech. So all the gods, prana chakshuradayo, prana means indriyas functioning, chakshuradayo. Bhutani prithvi adini, bhutas means elements. Sampratishtanti, pravishanti yatra yasmin akshare, in that akshara brahma, tad aksharam vedayate yatu. So he has realized that akshara. Soumya priyadarshana sa sarvajna sarvameva avishati ityar. This past tense has no meaning in Vedas. So avivesha means avishati. Every Brahmana does like this. Okay? We come to Pancham Prashna. Atha enam shaibyah satyakama papracha sayoha vai tad bhagavan manusheshu prayanantam omkaram abhidyayita katamam vava satyena lokam jayati iti. So the fifth questioner, he is not Satyakam Jabal, Shaibya Satyakam. He asked, O revered sir, amongst men, some people, he says, Sayovai, one. Prayanantam, Prayanantam means till his death. Omkaram Abhidyayita, meditates on Om. Means recites Om and meditates. Remember, Patanjali says, Tad japas tadartha bhavanam, that is the thing. Katamam vavasatena lokam jay. Katamam, of the many lokas, which loka he gains? That is the question. Now, before reading this Upanishad, let me independently discuss this Om. We have just now seen that it is the nature of Brahman to appear through names and forms. Now, forms are ever changing. So, which we call that thing? If this table was not which it was yesterday, then which thing we are calling table? That which was yesterday or that it is today? Understood this? So what makes things appear real? Just now I explained also. Because we have given the name table, that's all. The whole world consists of names and forms. Consider forms first. So forms are ever changing. Shanabhangur does not stay the next moment also. So the question comes, what makes it real? One answer is that Brahman makes it real. But the question is, why it appears separately real other than Brahman? The answer is name. I have told many times. A Mansapinda comes out of mother's womb. And next day we call him your Jack or Jane. In America, first you have to give the name before birth. So, name that he thinks I am Jack, she thinks I am Jail, people call Jack or Jail. So that alone makes it separately real. Understood this point? Now, what is a name? Name is a combination of sounds, nothing more. Ja, Ja, Ka, that is the name. Rama, Hari, Vishnu, combination of sounds. Now, what are sounds? What are the varieties of sounds? This can be explained through Sanskrit language only. Any language, but they are very deficient in their lipi at least. Now 50 sounds we know in Sanskrit. In English also, copying Sanskrit, certain things are told in the grammar. So what determines sounds? Sound is produced in the sound box. Maybe in our navi or kantha or anywhere. And from there, it is expressed through the open lips. Suppose we do not touch it anywhere. Suppose we do not give a shape to our mouth. That is very difficult. Because Australian or English, when we hear it, difficult to comprehend. They like that, they spread their mouth. Bengalis, as if they put rasgulla in the mouth and they speak. Oh. So, go to Marathis or Gujaratis. What is the sound? Don't go to south. They open their mouth full. Just open the mouth without giving any shape, without touching anywhere and let it come out. It is Okay. So is the origin of the sound. First sound, origin, and is involved in all the sounds. What are other sounds? We define grammatically, touching, dental, all that is, na? So, if we touch the tooth and the sound comes out, it is the. Now, in that distinction, soft touch, hard touch. Soft touch, the. Hard touch, the. Mahapran, Alpapran. You let off more air, the. Less air, the. And if you do not fully produce from the mouth, but nose also interfere, then it is no. Dental, but through nose, no. So these are how sounds come out. And then swaras, by giving some shape, e, like that. R is a swara. not R. You understood? It is R. I am adding A, but without that R. I will tell you some fun. Germans pronounce R, regular R like that. My eldest brother, to read mathematics books in Germany. So he used to practice. He used to learn German from one scholar. And used to practice like that. That Eula, you know, their another small tongue inside, that produces their anyway. So, are they are this. So giving some shape, that is how all sounds are produced. Half swaraj. So all that is combination of touch and shape. Now each sound has a meaning. Each sound. This is more studied by the Tantrikas. John Woodruff's book is there, Garland of Letters. Varnamala, 50 sounds. So, for example, it is also proved in Thakur's life. Ram means Agni. When we sit for doing puja, we take some water and sprinkle around ourselves and say Ram at that time. Ram iti jaladharya vichintya. When Thakur said Ram, he saw the fire all around. So Ram is fire is proved in Thakur's life. So every letter has a sound, meaning. Ka means water. Ka means sky, space. So like that, every sound has a meaning. Now, for describing the separate objects of this earth, of the world, we use a sound or a combination of sounds. Now, suppose we want the totality of all objects of this world. What could be the sound? It will be the rolling sound. It appears a little strange. Ooh contains all the sounds of the world. Because if you want to touch all portions, it has to be a rolling sound. Ooh, it is touching every portion of the sound box. So what ooh represents? The totality of the variety of objects in this world. Then the sound system is closed by closing the lips. Okay? So beginning, closing, and variety all. That is Om. Om. So what is the meaning of Om? All objects of the world. But the rishis will tell, don't take this as the meaning. Because Om is a great philosophy. Om has told you that all are only empty sounds. They appear real because there is a reality at the back. So the first meaning of Om is the world is unreal, totality of the world is unreal. It appears real because there is a reality at the back. So this is the first meaning of Om, that which called Saguna Brahma, reality at the back of the universe. Now suppose your mind through Om goes to that reality, experiences that reality, then there will be no objects at all. So, Nirguna Brahma. So what is the meaning of Om? Sagun Brahma and Nirguna Brahma. So those who say Om throughout their life, what they get? Either Sagun Brahma or Nirguna Brahma. That depends upon their original attitude. I've been telling always that the grahasthas in general cannot give subject-object consciousness in general. So, such people, not only grahasthas, but those who cannot give up this basic, I am seeing the world, they will go up to Sagun Brahma. And those who can transcend through Om, they will go to Nirguna Brahma. So the answer to the fifth question will be this. He has asked Katamam Lokam. That means starting from lower, there are so many lokas. But the Guru will tell him, either he will get to Sagun Brahma, Apara Brahma, or Para Brahma. So that is the answer of the fifth question fully. So the question is, those who whole life recite, whole life meditate on Om, the thought should go into that. There should not be mechanical repetition. Now, Om has this superiority over other names of Brahma. Brahma, 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 if you repeat, nothing will happen to you. But Om, if you repeat, you will go to Sagun Nirguna Brahma. Om is a sound which is available to us in this gross world. And it has the capacity to take us to the subtle world, take us beyond. So, Om, if you repeat and meditate upon, then it will take you to Sagun Brahma or Nirgun Brahma. If you say Rama, Krishna, they are particularized names of Brahma. And Om is the most nearest, unspecified, dearest name of Brahman. That is Om. Okay? So, let us read the commentary of the first mantra. Atha enam shaibhya satyakama papracha atha idanim. So, atha enam papracha. Huh? Now, in the mantra there is atha. Huh? Atha meaning is idanim, now, today. Para Brahma prapti sadhanatvena, Shankar is telling, Atha idanim, now, after the fourth mantra is over, in the fifth mantra, that is the meaning. Atha idanim means, now, after completion of the four mantras, para Brahma prapti sadhanatvena, so getting para Brahma or apara Brahma, the sadhan for getting that, Omkarasya upasana viditsaya prashna arabhyate. So, Omkar upasana, the question relates to that Omkar upasana, which will get you para or apara Brahma. So, yak kaschit. So, yak kaschit means rare somebody. Everybody is not doing Om. Vai Bhagavan manusheshu manushana madhe tad adbhutamiva. Kaschit. Adbhutamiva. Prayanantam maranantam. Yavad jivamiti etat. Whole life. Omkaram abhidhyayita abhimukhena chintayet. Abhimukhena chintayet means his main concentration is on Om. He may be doing this or that activity, but Om is the main. Bhaya vishayabhya upasamrita karana. He has withdrawn his senses from outside objects. That is the meaning of mainly Om. Samahita chitta. His chitta is, samahita means concentrated, settled. Bhaktya veshita brahma bhave omkare. Something wonderful. We have been repeatedly telling this. Unfortunately, so-called Jnanopasakas do not think of bhakti. And Shankar in this commentary twice, not once. In Omkar, what he has deputed? Brahma Bhav. How? By bhakti. By devotedly putting Brahma Bhav in Omkar, devotedly through devotion. Atma pratyaya santana avichchedo. So santan means continuity, unbroken continuity. Atma pratyaya, that means his own consciousness, his own perception unbrokenly is flowing. Binna jatiya pratyayantara akhilīkrito. Again, that no other devotion, no other experiential thought is coming to him. Akhilīkrito means removed totally. Khila means remaining. Akhilīkrito means nothing remaining. Nirvata sa deepa shikasamo, like the flame in the windless place. Abhidhyana shabdartha. This is the meaning of abhidhyana. Abhidhyayita, this is the meaning. That भिन्न जातीय प्रत्ययांतर अखिलीकृतो अविच्छेद संतान आत्मा प्रत्यय. This much is the meaning of अभिध्यायित. Includes भक्त्यावेशित ब्रह्म भावे ओंकारे. सत्य, ब्रह्मचर्य, अहिंसा, परिग्रह, त्याग, संन्यास, शौच, संतोष, मायावित्वादि अनेक यम नियम अनुगृहीता. He has cultivated all the yamas and niyamas. Here, yamas and niyamas given by Patanjali are mentioned. Additionally, mayavitvadi. That means no inside and outside separate. No cheating. Aneka yama niyama anugruhito. Anugruhito. The yama and niyama have blessed him. Sa evam yavad jiva vrata dharana. This is called prayanantam. He has taken a vow that till the end of life I will be doing this. Katamam bhava aneke hi karma jnana karma virjatavya loka tishtanti. So by karma and by knowledge, so many lokas are there. Teshu tena onkara vidyanena katamam sa lokam je. Okay? Oh, Bhadram karne vishrunuyama deva. Bhadram pashe makshabhir yajatra. Sthirai rangai stushta vamsastanuvi. Vyashema deva hitam yadayuhu. Swastina indro vruddashrava. Swastina pusha vishwaveda. Swastina starkyo varishtanemi. Swastino brihaspatir dadhatu. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.